the moment thing, but I just thought I'd come on tonight and say hi because I haven't done this for a while. And I went on to StreamYard, and for some reason or other, my StreamYard has been, I don't know, it's just been knocked on the head. And I can't access it. Hang on, I'm trying to, just give me a second while I try to, I'm trying to put this on a tripod so that I can just sit back and chat to you. And there's a reason for that. Just please give me a second. I'm just screwing the back of the holder into the camera on the tripod. So I'm sure you can imagine how difficult it is to do this sort of thing while you're holding the phone. Yeah, so there we go. Oh, now there I am. So I've got my tripod there. Oop, hang on a sec, we're going to get this and get the legs right, get the whole thing spaced out right. There you go. There we are. Oh, what's happening here? No, that's all the tripods. I've got the tripod legs all different. Just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, while I get it all straight and set up. There you go. So yeah, now it's sitting there. Fine. I have no idea how this works on my phone on YouTube. So let me actually go onto the internet. Let me go onto the internet. I've got my computer in front of me with my monitor in front of me, and what do you got there? YouTube loading into studio. Jeff says hi, and there I am. Hang on a sec. So what the hell's going on? I am actually on StreamYard, but it said that I was banned. Now I'm watching myself on StreamYard from here. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is weird. This is weird. Now I don't know if you can see this. I'll just put my laptop up there. I don't know if you can see this, but there I am on StreamYard that said I was not available to stream. But there I am. So I'll leave that on the camera there, and I'll leave StreamYard on there, and you make up your own mind as to what's going on with the technology, because as you all know, I'm not any kind of a genius with that, and I have no idea in hell what's happening. Let's have a look at the I'm just clicking comments, so please feel free to make any comment you want, especially about the latest developments going on in Bohol. I would be more than interested to hear your opinions. Now, I just tried to put up a link in comments, and it says an error occurred. Was the stream deleted on YouTube? So let's go to YouTube and find out what the hell is going on. You know, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but if this is the reaction from the supporters of Smith, it just goes to show you how pathetically. Well, there you go. I've got this live. So welcome to chat. So I'll put in chat. I'm going to put
it just goes to show you how pathetically. Well, there you go. I've got this live.
Pin. So there you go.
Welcome to chat.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I'm just a nothing and a nobody down here in the north coast of New South Wales and Australia, but obviously a huge pain and a problem for Brian Granville Smith of Tanghaligi, Chelabon, Bohol, because exposing his utter, total, complete fantasy existence and his lies and his cheating and the way that he deliberately, knowingly, and quite happily abuses the Philippines is what I do. That's what I do. I bring this to you to show you what a complete and utter total scumbag he is in the Philippines. That's my total objective, and that's what I do. And this grifter and his people have to go to the lengths they go to deny his filth. Well, you tell me. You tell me. Now, lady, we're just like, I cannot believe the utter total clickbait rubbish. Now, we just saw a video. Let me, I'll just get it up on my screen here in front of me, because as you know, I don't script these things. I don't pre-think the videos when I come live. I just want to have a serious chat with you and say what's on my mind. But things pop into me and I come up with this stuff. So let me have a look at this. And okay, so we're going to YouTube. We're going to go to a foreigner farming in the Philippines channel, and here we go. Videos, and here he has tilapia harvest and update 1 day ago. 2 comments, 49,500 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. But after 1 day, 2 comments out of 49,500 subscribers. It says here, 42,100 subscribers, 970 views. Out of 907 views, 2 people have left a comment. 2. 907 people have viewed it, 42,100 subscribers, but 2 comments. Now, if anybody out there in YouTube land, cyberspace, or imaginary land can work that math for me, Palihog and salamat and walay sa payan, I would appreciate it. Two comments. After 1 day, 970 views. 907 people have watched this video, but only 2 have left a comment. Who's buying views? Who's buying subscribers? 2 comments from 907 people that have, I mean, seriously, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, that is beyond ridiculous. That is beyond insane. But like I say, everything that comes out of Brian Granville Smith's mouth and is just sheer, utter, total crap. Non-believable. Unbelievable. The fact that he's sitting there telling people that the locals can't come there and drink beer and eat French fries. Well, he's not going to make any money. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been to Chelabon. Have you? Palihog. That's Bisaya for please. That's what they say in Chelabon when they say the word please. No, the word please in Chelabon is Palihog. So Palihog people out there, all of you that have been to Chelabon, Comment in the comment section here on my video how many wealthy restaurant goers of the local population you met. Because I can tell you right now that you've met none. I note amongst friends of mine in Telebon that I met local government department heads, Filipinos. I've been to their houses, I've been to their homes, I've been to their functions, I've been to their celebrations. None of them are what Brian Smith says are his customers. They don't conform to what he tells you is what he thinks that people are going to go to his restaurant. The whole thing is a joke, ladies and gentlemen. He's given up on breakfast service. He's given up. He's closed down on the weekends. He's not there in the afternoons. He's not there in the evenings. So where is this wildly fantastic place? His tilapia harvest was non-existent. We didn't see one single fish come out of either of the two ponds. We saw a lot of bubbling water and see one fish. Not one in any of the tilapia harvest and update videos. Not one fish flopping around. We saw a lot of bubbling water. That's all we saw. Ladies and gentlemen, when are you going to realise this clickbait fool? Now you see, here's the thing. He's backed himself into a complete and utter total mess. He's told us time and time again that his only income is his YouTube channel, A Foreigner Farming in the Philippines. And he's told us that he's shut that down because his restaurant is such a success. Oh, for God's sake, seriously, folks. Okay, listen, I don't know if I showed you this before. I got a new camera. It's a, what is it? It's a Kodak, whatever. It's a digital, video camera. Takes still. I'm still trying to figure out how to work it. I bought it a long time ago. I'm trying to use this for videos to put on YouTube. Bear with me on them because it's not like my my last camera that I knew how to use. It's got a screen on it, and all that sort of shit, and you can see all the, but I just bear with me on my upcoming videos. Ladies and gentlemen, my X-Trail, my Nissan X-Trail is coming along in Hiss and Ross. I've got all sorts of extra for it. I have some new extras today from Temu, of course. I'm spending a fortune on Temu. I have some amazing new devices that I bought for the house from Temu, and we'll show you those later. But in the meantime, the crap rubbish that's coming out of the failed idiot from Bohol is becoming more of a joke every day, and he's regretting the fact that he turned around and tried to move away from the farming videos for the restaurant videos, which are obviously, ladies and gentlemen, the guy's done. He's backed himself into a corner. He's a total idiot. He's a grifter. He's a loser. GD's telling you the truth. Oh, and I have some... You are going to crack up next week, later in this week, when I have something to show you. you're just going to have to wear it. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I have tried, you know, like I'm looking at the hang on, tilapia harvest. Where are we? StreamYard. I don't know if I can see the. Yeah, there's nothing coming up. Look, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing coming up on the. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting an error message there that says an error occurred. What was the stream deleted on YouTube? So I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why there's nothing on the comments. If anybody's made a comment or anybody's come into the chat section, it's not there. But this is it, ladies and gentlemen. These people, Brian Smith and his monks, are so terrified of me. They're so scared of me. They're so paranoid that I'm going to be outing them and showing you what complete arseholes they are, that they have to do all this tech shit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not lying to you. If you go into Hogg's Facebook pages and all that, if he hasn't closed them all down, you'll see that a lot of his friends advertise that they work for YouTube or work for Facebook. And that they have all these tech qualifications. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I am not lying to you when I tell you so often that these arseholes have done the damage to my social media and to my accounts that they've done. It's a fact. It's true. And they're still doing it. Pathetic, insecure, disgusting, very small-minded people who've got no other way of getting over their hatred, of getting over their tiny-minded, petty bullshit. Because they hate the fact that I am exposing their dickhead guru. They hate it. Hog, from me to you, you are scum. You were scum yesterday, you're scum today, and you will be scum tomorrow. Now, hang on, someone just tried to click in there. Mike, now listen, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a great guy here. Listen, Michael, hey, great to see you, mate. Thank you.
All right, Jeff.
I was thinking of you this afternoon. I was looking up. I'm going to send you a private message about a certain thing this afternoon. I was thinking I'm not kidding you. I really had you on my mind today about something I want to discuss with you. I won't talk about it here now, but there you go. How are you? How's the Garden of Kent?
Garden of Kent, pretty sunny today, dry.
Okay.
Just finished night shift this morning, got a couple of days off, so I've got a load of gardening to do.
Right.
A load of admin work, yeah.
Right.
Other than that, it's pretty quiet. So,
now, listen.
The champion bullshitter is now going back to farming.
Oh, son of a bitch. Now, listen, I'm going to dump you in the deep end and I'm going to leave you to have a chat with this ugly bastard. Tony Buick. Tony.
Lady, how are you?
Say hello to Michael.
How are you, Michael?
Yeah, all good. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Cold down here, raining down the south of Australia here. Very cold.
Yeah, well, unusually for England, we've got that big yellow thing in the sky that we don't see too often. You know, I think they call it the sun. It's a little bit warm.
Yeah. What's your weather like, Beanie? Are you warming up there?
Yeah, things are pretty good. It comes and goes, Tony. The weather's been pretty cool. Now, listen, I want to explain something to everybody out there, especially to Michael and some of the other people who have been very generous towards the channel. Now, I told everybody that I would be throwing open a situation to the channel as to when to give the next paycheck to. Well, I got $156 about 6 weeks ago from YouTube Ireland. That's how. So YouTube Ireland are the ones that send me the money. So they sent me $156. Now, one of the now what I did, I I said to Will at Devour on a foreigner farming, Will's channel. Maybe he could find something to do with it or whatever. So what happened is one of the guys that works for the meatworks here in Casino, his father passed away, and he went back to Devour to help the family with the funeral. So what I did, I gave him the $150 when he returned here because he had a few debts to pay. And rather than give it to somebody I don't know or didn't know where it was going or what it was all about, the money that was donated to the channel previously, when I said I'm going to throw it open to everybody, I simply gave to Richie. Now, I can get Richie to come on the channel and confirm that. Elaine was there when I gave him the money. He came round after he got back from the Philippines. He came around the house and I just gave him the cash. And he was so very grateful. So that's where the last lot of donations went. I was speaking to one of my, everybody knows Tony down in Adelaide. I was speaking to him today and I said, oh, well, this is what happened. He said, well, why didn't you tell everybody? I said, I thought I did. He said, no. He said, no, you didn't. So I want everybody out there to know that last lot of donations that came through to the channel went to one of the Filipino boys whose father died. He was really out of pocket. He didn't expect it. He didn't have a lot of money, and I gave it to him. That's where it went. Okay, so I hope everybody's happy with that. I hope everybody is cool with that and accepts that. But that's exactly what happened with it. And, like I say, I don't lie to the channel. I don't cheat. I pass the money on, and that's how it went. So there you go. What's this? Wimps. What's this? You got a tea strainer there, and a pot handler. You must have really hot cups of tea, mate. Tony?
No, I can't see. Am I on the? Have you got me on the screen? Because I'm looking at my phone, but I'm not on there.
No, I can. Well, there's Jeff says hi. There's Michael Young with Michael sitting on his couch, and there's you with a picture of some coffee jars and
on my phone. It's only got you. It's only got you on the screen. But anyway, is Robert Kiwi in the chat?
I haven't seen or heard from Robert for several weeks, so I'm a bit disappointed with Robert.
Fair enough. I'm just checking just to say I said hello to him, just in case.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen or heard from Robert for quite a while, and I'm quite disappointed actually.
He's busy working. He's busy working a hard yakka. That's why.
Mate. Yeah, he is. He's busy working, but everybody's busy. Everybody's got things on. I mean, I've been in hospital, broken to shit.
Really? Yeah.
But I haven't heard a word. So you just let that sink in.
Fair enough. How's things with you, Michael? It's summertime, I suppose.
Yeah, it's summertime here. We've actually got the sun for a change.
Oh, wow.
Rare occasion. What about the gardens in Kent? Are they flowers smelling well?
Yeah, it's looking pretty green, pretty lush.
Yeah.
Yeah, no complaints there. Apart from all the weeds in my backyard.
Ah, yeah. Kiwi, Meany, what happened to... Are you still in contact with, what's his name, Jeffrey of San Francisco?
Yes, I hear from Jeffrey all the time. He's doing well. He's
Is he coming to Australia again, Casino?
I keep asking him when he's coming back, and like it's like everything, Tony. One week to the next, you have another commitment. You have another commitment. Something else comes up. So he hasn't been able to tie himself down at all.
Yeah.
I was actually speaking to some other people here in Australia just today to say, come on up to casino for a couple of days. And you wouldn't believe it. I was actually on a video call with a friend of mine today, out of state, not in New South Wales. And he went online to look at, now this is really hilarious. This is a true story. I'm not going to tell you who, or I'm not going to tell you where, but this is a true story. This was earlier this evening. And this mate of mine from another state went online and looking at flights, and he looked up a flight from his state to Ballina Airport here, which is about an hour's drive from me, closest airport me. And he actually booked it and put it through online without realising it. So now he's got a committed airline flight that he's actually booked and paid for, because what he did, this guy's a frequent flyer, and he used his frequent flyer points, and it went through automatically. So now he's got, but it was he booked it for like a month, and he only wanted to book it for like 5 days. So now he's furiously trying to review it or bring it down. I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, there you go.
Jesus,
hilarious. But I was looking I was looking earlier today, and that's why I was thinking about Michael. When Michael came on the chat, it was quite amazing, because I was thinking quite a lot about Michael earlier today, about perhaps having a visit to Australia, but we'll talk about that later. Hey, listen, I don't know if you can see the chat, but my chat, it's all in red, and it just says an error occurred. An error occurred. There's no chat. There's nothing. Michael, can either yourself or Tony, can you just put a comment in chat, just say hi or whatever, and see if it comes through, because I'm getting nothing. There's not a single thing there, and when I try to put anything up, it just comes up in red, an error occurred.
Yeah, I'll try
I'll write a comment now. Hello, meeting. Has it come up?
Nothing. Absolute. I've got nothing. I
put a comment in earlier on StreamYard. This comment has failed to post to GD's footloose.
Yeah. So listen, folks. This is. Look, I'm not a criminal. I'm not a bad man. I don't mean people physical harm, but this is how Boss Hog and his trolls and the arseholes that follow him, this is their way of doing things. The only people that could do this are him and his people. And,
I reckon it's nothing to do with Boss Hog. It's just something with your settings.
No, it's not, because, look, none of my settings have changed, Tony. Exactly the same as I came on. There's nothing, like, I've got, okay, I'll go here to settings. Like, I'm in settings here. Camera, audio, visual effects, recording, hotkeys, layouts, guests. There you go. Everything's there. There's nothing here.
Can you listen? I can see some chat. There's one bloke, Super One General. There's Michael Young saying, "Thought you Aussies sold Fosters to us piles." I wrote in the chat just recently, "Hello, Needy." You can't see that coming up.
I can't. I've got nothing. I've got all I see. Look, I'll show you. I'll show you on the camera. Can you see this?
Yeah, I believe you.
An error occurred. Was this stream deleted on YouTube? An error occurred. What? Yeah, like there's nothing there.
Oh.
So now the only way this can happen, mate, is because like I say, he's got all these arsehole mates that work for YouTube and work for Facebook. Now, come on, if this is happening, like seriously, you don't have to be a genius to work it out, do you?
Have you found someone in casino that, like some young lad who does this, knows these, to sit with you one night when you do a live stream, and then he can say, listen, he'll put you right, I reckon.
Well, I tell you what.
He's got to be a tech. Hey, you might have a Filipino tech whiz. These IT type of kids there's a lot of these Filipinos, they're here in Australia now. They're called IT experts. You get one of them, tell your wife, make him a dinner, he'll pop in one night.
The channel is going to be very excited in a very short amount of time. I had an email sent to me recently, a few days ago, from a person that seems to be controversial. As far as I'm concerned, it's a bloody good bloke, but a person I met when I went to the Philippines last time, a person who has been around the world and is very smart, switched on and clued on. And this person asked me, said, Jeffrey, would you like to do a combined live stream on the same panel and we have a chat? I got quite a surprise. So I said yes. And I think that when that happens, I'm not going to say anything now about who it was or if it, I sent back an email saying, I think that would be great. I think that a lot of people would be interested in looking at a live stream with yourself and myself on it, specifically because this person is very in the know about Southeast Asia, very smart about Southeast Asia, and not only...
Is that Johnny Cyan? Johnny Cyan?
No, I haven't heard from Johnny for ages, and I don't know why. I haven't been able to contact him. For some reason or other...
I could fill you in as far as, let's say, 6-7 weeks ago. I called him. I was still in the Philippines. I was in Iloilo City.
Wow.
And he was on he had that Thailand, but they closed the channel down. The British bloke, he closed it down because they had that serial pest, that Swiss or Austrian guy, always swearing, getting drunk, threatening people.
I know the one. Yeah.
And he came on one night. He started off well, and then all of a sudden he started having a go at people on the panel there. And then a few days later, the British bloke who lives in, he said, "Listen, mate, we're going to close this down. There's no point, So and that's the last time I saw Johnny. And that was about probably 7 weeks ago, almost 2 months ago.
Look,
but he did say, so hi to Johnny if he's out there. He might see the replay. Tell him to come up. He said he was going to help you. But he's got a lot on his plate as well.
Shit. This is how pathetic it is. I have,
I tell you what, there's 27 watching. All of it, not bad for a pop-up.
I don't go.
Yeah, I thought if we get 10, we're doing well. A dozen.
I owe Johnny Siam a hell of a lot. He trained me on YouTube. He trained me on the live streams, and he walked me through a hell of a lot of stuff. And I really respect the way that he's looked after me and helped me out and guided me. But I don't know, and I know this sounds really weird. I know this sounds stupid, but somehow people have blocked me from ringing his number on my phones or contacting him on YouTube. Look, you got no idea what's happened to us over the last couple of years, how Elaine's had her Facebook completely disabled by these trolls. We've contacted Optus on a number of times. We've had our YouTube and our entire internet completely wiped out. for a month at a time. And like I say, look at Boss Hog and some of these fuckwits that support him. They work for YouTube. They work for Facebook. They have the fucked in the brain knowledge how to do all that shit. And they do it. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to back down from that. Brian Smith is going to fucking pay for the shit that he's thrown at me and mine. I guarantee you. I guarantee you that one day that cunt will be on his fucking knees disavowing the day that he ever put shit on me. He went on fucking YouTube and he said to his followers, do whatever you can to fucking hurt GD Mead and his family. Now, living proof of that is Gary Allen. Within a day of that, because they found out who Gary Allen was and where he worked, the filth and the shit and the crap that they threw at his employer was beyond a joke. They then started on my family. They are sending the most vile, disgusting, filth, pornography, violence and shit.
Maybe, since you can't see, maybe.
They're sending it to my fucking daughter-in-law's parents. This is how sick and twisted and fucked in the brain Brian Smith and his supporters are. They're fucked. I will hold that cunt.
Are you listening?
You tell me.
Meaty, are you listening to me?
I'll listen.
Okay, since you can't read the chat, there's a lot of new people asking questions. Let me.
I can't see a thing.
I
can't see it. There's nothing there.
No, well, I can.
Okay, let me go to YouTube. Let me go to YouTube and see if it's on YouTube.
Maybe, yeah. G'day, Sean. G'day, SK. Fundo Jr. G'day. Welcome. SK, I'm an American. He says, don't know what it's all this. SK, this is a knitting class. We knit blankets.
Okay. Here I am. I can see this on. I'm finding out. Listen, I can see this on YouTube now.
We knit blankets.
Okay. Now let me just turn this down on. Okay, I'm finding out. Listen, I can see this on YouTube now.
But I just mentioned them on your behalf.
Now let me just turn this down on. Okay, I'm finding out. Listen, I can see this on YouTube now.
But I just mentioned them on your behalf.
Now let me just turn this down on. Okay, I'm finding out. Listen, I can see this. Okay. Are we okay now? Okay. Are we okay now? Okay. Are we okay? Okay. Are we okay? Okay. Are we
Okay,
yeah,
so
sorry.
Meaties looks like he's
I went to YouTube.
The audio or whatever. That's why I mentioned all these people, just in case we all get cut off.
Yeah,
we'll encourage them to come back in next time or maybe later. subscribe so that way you can have a connection to GD Mead, a foreigner telling the truth in the Philippines. That's the channel's name.
No,
He's a
it's
good man.
no,
He's
no.
a straight-up man.
That's not it. That's not it.
I don't know where you are, Meady, now. Let's see.
Okay, well, listen. What happened, Tony? I went over to YouTube, and I could see the chat, but I was getting this massive.
Echoes, yeah.
So I completely cut StreamYard. I actually signed out of StreamYard, so only YouTube was it, but I was still getting the feedback.
Oh, you're clear as rain here. I can't hear any audio, but me and Michael will do the chat for you. So you don't
Maybe
have to
it's because
worry
I got
about
my
that.
phone on. I've got my phone on. Hang on a sec. I'll turn my